Welcome to the Kemetic Chapel service. This series is an active service for kemetics, pagans, and any others who feel drawn to the Netjeru. There is a theme for each episode. These themes will include gods, an aspect of kemeticism, or inspiration from ancient Egypt. You are invited to light a candle, incense, and give offerings when those actions come up in service. However, this is completely optional and only suggested to add your own personal experience at home. This service today will center on Mehen. We will begin with our opening prayer. Please be comfortable and breathe. You are invited to light a candle at this time. Behold the twin lions. The light of their father is at their backs, their eyes on the horizons. Praise the twin lights in their splendor. Born at the beginning of all, father and mother of creation, king and queen of Kemet. Adore these, the eyes, powerful ones of their father, who wander and return. Today we will talk about Mehen. Mehen is a deity whose name is lost in the flow of history, yet his image can be seen everywhere. Mehen is the coiled serpent, depicted as a snake that is wound around other deities in order to protect them. Mehen also has a female counterpart, Mehenet, who is thought to be a manifestation of Hedhert or Hathor. Mehen protects Ra, coiling around the falcon deity nightly to provide protection. Mehen is often portrayed protecting Ra, while Mehenet protects Wasir. These deities are unique, as they do not take a human body or form, and the snake they are depicted as is not a cobra. While the worship of Mehen has fallen away, except for a few seeking devotees, Mehen remains part of the world and the symbol that went on to impact that world. Much like Netjeru is linked to Baphomet, as that symbol continued on in the world, Mehen is the origin of the symbol of the Ouroboros, the coiled serpent that eats itself. Mehen also has a game in ancient Egypt. A board in the shape of a coiled up serpent had sections the pieces moved on. The point of the game was to get the dead spirits to the center of the board, where Mehen's head was. The thought being that once they reached Mehen, he would purify them and send them on to the afterlife. In modern practice, Mehen is called upon for protection. His ancient role as the protector of Ra remains, and continued appearance of him in the Ouroboros calls his presence to the hearts of those that recognize him. You are invited to light incense and give offerings at this time. The offerings are placed, the incense is burned for the pleasure of Mehen. Just as the lotus is at the nose of Ra, praises are given to the coiled serpent, protector of Ra, radiant one in his time. Behold him, the great serpent who dwells in heaven. It is Mehen, great encircling one. Our mouths speak his name in adoration. It is Mehen who ensures all survive in the radiance of Ra. As we conclude our service, let us take a moment of quiet. I invite you to close your eyes and begin some deep breathing. Today, we have connected with the gods and ancestors. We have actively sought their presence in our day. We have engaged in the active participation and establishment of Ma'at. Our breath is restored to us by the Netjeru. May we use it well. We will now conclude the service with a prayer. Hear the song of Ihi, the sistrum player, brought to his mother, appeasing her temper. It is Sekhmet who is calmed, transformed once more at the dawn of each day. Thank you for joining me today in celebration and reflection of the Netjeru. I hope this service has allowed you to better connect with the gods and the ancient land of Kemet. May you go out into the world with Ma'at in your heart and live well.